I just received a download that I'm going to share with you. Now, with these collective messages, doesn't mean it's for you, but you need to use your discernment. If you're finding this, only take what resonates and leave what does not. There's millions of people out there. This is not going to hit for everybody. But if it hits for you, let me know. If not, keep it moving. No, I'm not going to sit here and tell you you're winning the lottery or the love of your life is thinking about you and coming back. But these messages that I give come to me from my guides, and when I'm called to share, I share. Cardinals and mourning doves could be significant since I have seen both and heard both while I've been sitting here receiving this download, as well as this Pocahontas reference. It's when she's speaking with Grandmother Willow and the birds are chirping and the squirrels and everything's running around, and she's saying, all around you, child, are spirits. Listen. I had a very releasing walk this morning with this eerie, gloomy, windy, cloudy weather. And it is that feeling of something is coming. Now, yes, collectively, with everything going on in the world, a lot of people in the spiritual community can feel that there are things coming. That's because there's a great shift bigger than us out there happening in the globe. But if this is finding you and resonates with you, this is something in your personal life where something is coming. We just had this Jupiter Cazimi, 12 years prior and 12 years going forward. There is a transformation period where the intentions you set and the moves you make can dictate what will go on for the next 12. And if you've reflected in the previous and you've manifested and set intentions, you should have been able to gather what you do not want anymore and what you're going to do about that as far as manifesting change. It can show up as like a heaviness in your chest or a feeling in your gut, trusting your intuition. The High Priestess card could be significant. If you're a female, maybe your cycle has dramatically changed. Maybe you cycled with the new moon this month versus maybe you were a full moon cycler before. There are different meanings for both. I just recently posted a video about cycling with the new moon. You can go watch that if you want to know. I just paused out at 222. I've been seeing 222 a lot. 222 is the number of alignment. So this message, this feeling, this resonating with you could be because you're in alignment with this feeling of something is coming, this shift, this transformation. A lot of nostalgia from childhood could be coming up right now. Maybe you're dealing with things that you never dealt with before. But with this feeling comes the notion that the next steps you take or moves you make are going to dramatically change the trajectory of the path that you're on, even if it's just for the next 6 months or the next 6 years. This is about calculated movement, okay? Being very careful with the choices that you make. Sometimes when we have energy or we're feeling different, we base our choices off of temporary emotions, and sometimes they're impulsive and they can really change, like the butterfly effect, they can change the way that your life plays out. So if you have resonated with this message at all, the takeaway is to be very calculated, chess not checkers, and sit with the things that are coming up that you're feeling before you make any big moves. And when I say big moves, I mean things that could really change things. Not like whether you're going to dye your hair or what you're going to eat for dinner. I mean with the people in your life, with the opportunities that present themselves to you, with the choices that you are presented with that could really cause things to change in a very big way. Sometimes we feel things and we're like, yep, I'm being called to do that. And it could be emotionally led. So you really need to sit with it, ground yourself, get out in nature. If you use divination, you could maybe sit with your guides, ask for some confirmation or clarity, but not making such a brash decision and sitting with it before you do so. It could really make all the difference. So use your discernment, not just with this message, but with the moves that you are being called or led to make. And please beware of spammer accounts. I will never slide in your DMs. There are a lot of accounts impersonating me. You can only buy my products, including my new protection oil that just released, or book a session with me through the clickable link in my bio at sammiejoh.com. Listen to the wind, listen to your guides, listen to your gut before you make a move. Okay? I love you.